Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to basically run a can of diesel purge through your old Mercedes diesel engine. What I'm going to be using is this liquid moly diesel purge, and I've used this stuff for quite a long time, especially in my old diesel wagon that I have, which I plan on doing some sort of video on it at some point here pretty soon, along with a video of the C55. I think a lot of people would enjoy seeing videos on those, and I'd just like to thank my new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, and we'll get the fuel lines over there disconnected on this and get the diesel purge hooked up to it, and I'll show you basically how we're going to go about doing all of that. All right, right here, this is your return line that goes back to the tank. So you'll want to pull this line off, and if you look right down in here, that is your fuel filter. So this is coming into the motor. You'll basically want to come down here, and this is just kind of how I'm going to do it. I'm going to run that treatment through this fuel filter. It doesn't really say on the can whether you can or can't do that, but I think it'll be fine to run it through that filter. So that's just kind of what we're going to do. And you kind of want to get your line here kind of positioned up out of the way so you ain't dumping your expensive diesel fuel all over your floor, because gosh, gas prices anymore, or I should say diesel prices, are getting a little out of hand. But I'll take this bolt here, and we'll just go ahead and just kind of stick that down in that fuel line so it ain't leaking all over the place. And now I'll go ahead and pull that return line. You want to get this return line pulled off so that you can stick it back down into the can. That way that you're not running your your diesel purge back into the tank, which kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm doing here. But now that I might go ahead and pull that off of there, I don't really want that falling down into the can. But I'll basically what you want to do is, whenever you get this hooked up, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you now before I start it, because you might not be able to hear me. You want to get get all of that hooked up, get your lines ran back down into the can, and while it's running, you kind of want to vary the throttle a little bit, take it up and down RPM while it's doing it. And you don't have to do it a bunch of times, but just every so often, kind of rev it up, and yeah. But all right, well, I guess I see I've got myself another leak coming back up out of the tank. Let me see if I can stop that. All right, there we go. But I'm gonna basically, you just want to get your, get your can, get it opened up, and pull out your little deal inside of there. And now I'm going to take this clear hose here. This was the only hose that I found. I thought I had fuel line sitting around here, but evidently I don't. So this is basically just going to have to work if I can get the thing put over the hose. There we go, just like that. And now, being kind of careful with this, I'll take and set that down in there like that, run my fuel line that is going to pick up the diesel purge, and then I'll take this other line and toss diesel all over the place. But yeah, basically we'll just kind of run them back down in there in that can like that, and yeah, you should be able to hear a little bit of a difference after that diesel purge hits the motor. So yeah, I'll get it fired up and we'll get this thing going. All right, well, you basically kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. It's probably going to take a little while to run all of that diesel purge through it. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and run all of this through it, and I'll come back to you here after I'm done. All right, now that I got that can of diesel purge ran through here, it seems to be running, a little bit better. But this thing, ran pretty good, to begin with. But I just wanted to run that diesel purge through it as basically a preventative maintenance kind of thing. On my old diesel wagon out there, I'd run a can of it through there about every 3 years, give or take. But yeah, this thing here seems to, run maybe a little bit better, but it just kind of gives me a little bit of, peace of mind, just knowing that, everything inside the fuel system there is clean. I'm gonna probably end up eventually changing out both of the fuel filters on it. I replaced the filters on it, not too long ago. It might have been maybe 4 months ago, something like that. But yeah, they're not really due for a change yet. But but I might eventually do it. Time will tell. I'll keep a look at that clear filter down at the bottom to see if it looks like it, might start be gunking up or anything. But yeah, like I say, just want to thank my new subscribers for subscribing, and if you enjoy videos like this, basically how to take care of your old diesel Mercedes. I've got probably plenty more videos to come on it because, this old car, it might look pretty nice, but it's going to take a little bit of work to get, everything sorted on it because, it does leak oil, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, if you like this video, consider subscribing to my channel, and give me a like. And if you got any questions on basically anything that you see me do here, just put them down in the comments. But until the next video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.